Hi and welcome back to CareSync Experts. In today's video, we'll focus on one of the most critical aspects of your CQC interview, safeguarding. Safeguarding is a top priority for the CQC, and knowing how to effectively communicate your safeguarding experience can make a huge difference in your interview. Let's dive into how you can showcase your knowledge and leadership in safeguarding. So why is safeguarding critical in CQC interviews? The CQC assesses safeguarding rigorously because it ensures the safety and well-being of vulnerable individuals. Your ability to demonstrate leadership in safeguarding is crucial to passing the interview. As a registered manager, safeguarding is central to your role. The CQC will evaluate whether you have robust systems in place to protect service users from abuse, neglect, or harm. You'll need to show that you're not only aware of safeguarding policies, but also capable of implementing them effectively. During your interview, it's important to showcase your practical knowledge of safeguarding, how you've handled real-world safeguarding issues, how you ensure staff are trained, and how you monitor and improve safeguarding practices. Here's a list of key elements of safeguarding the CQC may focus on during your interview. To communicate your safeguarding experience effectively, you need to understand the specific safeguarding areas the CQC will focus on. The CQC looks for several critical elements of safeguarding, which include prevention of abuse. They want to see how do you ensure vulnerable individuals are protected from abuse and neglect. Next is reporting procedures. What systems do you have in place to report safeguarding concerns quickly and accurately? Next is training and awareness. How do you ensure your staff are trained to identify and report safeguarding concerns? And lastly, responding to incidents. How do you respond to safeguarding concerns to ensure that service users are protected and mitigate future risks? So how should you communicate safeguarding experiences? When discussing safeguarding, your goal is to provide concrete examples of how you've handled safeguarding incidents and how you've maintained a safe environment for service users. During your interview, you will likely be asked, how do you manage safeguarding concerns? Or, can you describe a safeguarding issue you've handled in the past? It's essential to provide a detailed example that shows your understanding of safeguarding policies and your ability to make decisive actions. Take from any previous experience. For example, we had a situation where there was a suspicion of neglect involving a service user. I followed our safeguarding procedure by immediately contacting the local safeguarding team, conducting an internal investigation and ensuring the service user was moved to a safer environment. We also reviewed our training procedures and updated our reporting systems to prevent similar incidents in the future. So how can you demonstrate your knowledge of your policies? It's not enough just to know the policies. You must show the CQC that you can implement and monitor safeguarding policies effectively. Make sure to explain how you ensure safeguarding policies are followed within your service. Discuss how you monitor compliance and update procedures to align with CQC guidelines. A perfect example of this is, we regularly review our safeguarding policies, ensuring they meet the latest CQC standards. I conduct quarterly audits to assess whether staff are following protocols, and we run safeguarding refresher courses twice a year to keep staff updated. Our reporting system allows staff to quickly report any safeguarding concerns, which are immediately followed up by management. Creating a culture where safeguarding is everyone's responsibility is key to running a successful care service. The CQC will assess how you promote safeguarding across your team. The CQC is looking for services that go above and beyond compliance and actively promote safeguarding awareness across all levels of staff. Talk about how you ensure that safeguarding is part of your service's everyday culture. A great way to answer this is by saying, we embed safeguarding into our daily practices by discussing it at every team meeting and providing scenarios for staff to role-play. This helps ensure that everyone is confident in identifying and reporting safeguarding concerns. I also encourage for an open door policy where staff can raise any concerns without fear, blame, or repercussions. CQC reports have shown that the services with strong safeguarding cultures where staff feel empowered to speak up about safeguarding and where it's regularly reinforced, score higher in safeguarding assessments. Make sure to explain how you actively promote safeguarding as a core part of your service's values and practices. So how can you handle these safeguarding challenges effectively? Safeguarding issues can be complex and sensitive. The CQC will want to know how you handle safeguarding challenges when they arise. Be ready to discuss a specific safeguarding challenge you face and how you addressed it. This will help demonstrate your problem-solving skills and your commitment to protecting service users. A great example of how to answer this is, we faced a safeguarding challenge when a service user's family member was suspected of financial exploitation. I worked closely with the safeguarding board, the local authority, and the police to ensure the service user's safety. After the issue was resolved, I implemented additional training for staff to recognise the signs of financial abuse more effectively. Moreover, this was reported to CQC. So, to summarise all this, safeguarding is one of the most critical areas of your CQC interview. By focusing on your safeguarding experience, knowledge of policies, and leadership in promoting a safeguarding culture, you will show the CQC that your service is well prepared to protect vulnerable individuals. So here are some key points to take away with you. Understand the key safeguarding elements, including prevention, reporting, and response. Use real-world examples to demonstrate your knowledge and safeguarding experience. Show how actively you monitor, update, and implement safeguarding policies. How you highlight how you promote your culture of understanding throughout your team. And be prepared to discuss how you've handled safeguarding challenges and what outcomes you've achieved. And finally, we hope these tips help you showcase your safeguarding experience effectively in your CQC interview. For more expert advice, visit our website on www.caresyncexperts.co.uk or visit us on our social media platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you for watching.